NSFW, I accidentally killed the mood when my wife was wanting to be romantic, and I missed the hint. Now my wife rejected my attempt at being romantic. Is this normal in a relationship? And should we talk it out, or should I just cut my loss? Today is my birthday, and I done fucked up by missing a hint for birthday sex just a little while ago. So, I was at work, and hardly even realized it was my 24th birthday. Honestly, it just feels like another day. So I'd say that's one contributing factor as to why I missed a birthday sex hint. The second factor was that we had a snow removal notice from the city, meaning, clear off the sidewalks that we are obligated for, or be fined. Tomorrow was our final day to push snow. We are new to this town, so I had no idea it was our obligation. Anyways, she beat me home because she had a half day at work. When I go into the house, she comes out of the bedroom in what I honestly thought was new nighttime wear. She simply asked, "Well, what do you think?" I reply with nice PJs. "We got a snow removal notice by the city, so I'ma scoop snow." She just looks at me and just says okay. So I'm out scooping snow off the sidewalks, and what was left on the driveway. When I finished, I hop into the shower and clean off the sweat. I get out, get dried off and put some clothes on. That's when I realized her mood shifted. We have a tendency to playfully grope each other and kiss and peck. When I got into that mood, she rejected me by straight up asking me where was that when I had my lingerie on. I reply in defense that I thought it was just another one of her sleepwear sets, and didn't realize that she was dropping a hint. She replies with, "Scoffs, that's a pretty big hint, especially since it's kinda revealing. Also, it's your birthday." I can't believe these two things didn't click in your mind. By the way, happy birthday forces a smile, trying to make it genuine. Me, "Why thanks." Tries to kiss her, but she turns away. Me, "Is something wrong?" Her, "Well, I wanted to make your day special, yet it feels unnoticed." Me, "Well then get that outfit on and let's knock boots." Her, "No, the mood is gone." Okay, so how do I try and stoke the romantic flames here? Question mark. You should definitely talk it out. Even if you don't end up getting birthday sex, that isn't the issue here. It's about how both of you need to be more clear with what you mean and communicate better. Did you explain to your wife you completely forgot it was your birthday, and had important time-sensitive things you needed to take care of? Sometimes it's easy to get so focused on something that you completely overlook what's going on in front of you. Like in this case, where your wife tried to hint at something while you were distracted. You didn't realize she was putting in the effort to look sexy for you. Maybe it hurt her ego a bit, and she feels less attractive or like her effort wasn't appreciated. Maybe she's embarrassed. Apologize for not noticing her effort and let her know you appreciate it. Talk it out and don't let this turn into a big argument. Trust me, it's better that you clear things up before you go to sleep tonight. Oh, and happy birthday, GLOP. Wait, I don't understand. Did you get married in the last 54 days? Because 54 days ago you were posting about your girlfriend being upset over buying Madden 21. And a month ago he was posting about his birthday, 28th of January. Well then get that outfit on and let's knock boots. If that didn't get her in the mood, I don't know what would. And I thought he was killing it when he said nice PJs. Regarding the "is this normal" part of your question, yes. Married people have miscommunications and missed expectations. They sometimes act childish and pout and overreact. They miss hints and make mistakes. Staying married means you do what others have suggested, talk it out, make amends, forgive each other, and commit to communicating better next time. Both of you. The man said nice PJs. XD. I think she's just offended that the guy didn't notice her effort. It's not a huge deal. He can just explain that he had a lot on his mind, but he appreciated the effort. And don't expect sex tonight, lol. I'm pregnant and he's getting married. Before you judge from the title, please hear me out. I, 26F, have been in on and off relationship with this guy, we'll call him G, 26M, for over 6 years. We used to date but we broke up 3 years ago and we ended up being FWB for these past few years. G is single and so do I. Long story short, I found out I was pregnant few weeks ago and I know that it's G's. I wanted to tell him but then I found out he's getting married next month. From what I know it's an arranged marriage. G's family is rich and they don't really like me. I'm scared and I don't know what to do. I love him so much, even though I know he will never feel the same. And now things are just a mess. I've been crying non-stop last night thinking all about this. Edit, thank you for the advice, guys. I really appreciate it. For some info, we're both from US and still live there too. I was shocked when I heard about the arranged marriage thing. As for the baby, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do but I'm going to tell G, and hopefully he will understand. I'm going to take a rest for a bit. I'll update you guys soon. From the post it would seem like this baby is an accident and also unwanted by both parties. Save everyone, including the baby, from future emotional and financial struggles and get an abortion. Get an abortion and spare yourself years of trouble. I feel like there'll be backlash to this comment, but absolutely. Op needs to decide what she wants from life, to be tied to a man whose family doesn't like her and is marrying him off to someone else forever, or to start fresh and have a child with someone who wants to be with her. Because let's face it, if G wanted to be with her, he would be. First off, go see a doctor if you haven't already. They can explain the options you have. If you decide to abort, it'd probably be best not to tell G and cut him out of your life. He's obviously moving on and so should you. If you choose to have this baby and tell G, do you think he'll step up and be a dad? Don't fool yourself thinking you will get married and be a happy family. I doubt his family would let him. Of course his future wife may not like this and the arranged marriage might be off. If you choose to have the baby, then that baby and its well-being is priority. Your feelings and any drama with baby daddy are in the past. Only thing that matters now is that baby shouldn't be burdened with an absent dad or a mom with hang-ups or dad's family who resents the baby. You have a lot of thinking to do and I suggest you also talk to a therapist a few times, but see a doctor first. Exactly this. The options are, abort and don't tell him and move on, have the baby and know you're going to be a single mom with a likely absent father and resentful family. This will likely end his arranged marriage and leave the kid with a side of their family that hates them. If she wants to keep it, she needs to realize she's going to be alone and things will get 10x worse. Especially if she wants to get married one day. Being a single parent is hard. Get an abortion if it is still an early pregnancy, move on with your life. There is no point in making yourself miserable over this, consider it a life lesson and move on. You're 26, you don't need a life of depression because you will be a single mom and his family will deny any relation to your kids since they hate you, and you will spend half your 20s in court, taking care alone of a toddler and working to manage to live. It is not worth it, I am telling you that. Ready for backlash. As a single mom from an unplanned pregnancy, I just want to let you know being a mom is hard and being a single mom is even harder. If I were you, I would totally have an abortion. I also would if I became pregnant again. It's difficult to raise a child under normal circumstances, but it's much more so when the cards are already stacked against the baby's future. Even if the father is not in the child's life, the father will be a part of both of your lives, absent or not. If you chose to have the child, understand you'll likely be doing it alone and it's a lonely, tiring, never-ending job you should enthusiastically and wholeheartedly commit to before giving birth. Especially when dealing with a newborn alone. I wish you the best of luck and hope you find someone who truly cares for you and wants to be with you. My 26 meters BF has been telling me 21F some questionable excuses. What do I do? Okay, so me and my BF didn't live together until recently, 4 years into our relationship. He goes to college and I'm stay at home due to an injury that currently makes it impossible for me to work. His college reopened for a while when everything was getting back to normal. It has since closed again. The other month we had the internet put in, which required putting in a new phone line. This meant there was a worker in our apartment, drilling and setting the line up for about 3 hours. After that they left such a huge mess, wrappers from parts they used, dust, general trash including a used tissue from a runny nose. Now of all times, I grabbed my boyfriend's tablet to take a picture as my phone's camera is not working due to water damage. I snap a pic to send to the phone company and there on the bottom was a strip of his gallery, which included pics of his dong. He doesn't send these to me, so I confronted him about them. He tells me he's been getting heat rash and needed to tail a pic to see how bad it was. When I questioned why he needed it to be erect, he said it was for better visibility. He apologized and said, "I know how this looks. You must be so upset right now. It's natural to assume I was cheating, but it's really just medical pics." I believed him. Heck, I love him, I wanted to believe him. Fast forward to last week. He's gone to his friend's house to play MTG. He's done this every Friday since we met and he will stay until Saturday morning as it's late and he has to take a bus home. His phone was left here charging. I went to plug my phone in and as I unplugged his it showed me his screen for a moment with Tinder notifications. I confronted him when he got home and he insists that Apple iPhones install a bunch of apps by default and one of them, in the last update, is Tinder. That he automatically has an account because Apple. I don't have an Apple phone. I've never used one. But now I believe he's been lying to me. Yes, I'm young and dumb, but I have to know. Does Apple do this, or is he taking me for a ride? Girl, open your eyes. He is actively on Tinder and he has pics of his dingle. 1 + 1 = he is cheating. Lol, erect for better visibility is what got me. It's been a while since I've laughed like that. Up, you sweet, sweet child. Can you imagine the actual chose his Apple did automatically install Tinder onto their devices? Come on, sis. No, just, no. Apple definitely does not do this. He's taking the complete piss. Dump his ass, you deserve better. You know he's lying. You don't need a bunch of internet strangers to confirm that. He's either already physically cheating or looking to cheat. Question is, what are you going to do about it? Oh honey, no. Apple doesn't load Tinder on phones with a whole ass account. Ditch that liar. He's lying. I've worked for Verizon for 5 years and owned an iPhone for years too. Tinder is not a default app. The guy is lying and the very least and cheating at the most. Trust is gone. Probably time to move on. Even if Tinder was a default app, you wouldn't automatically have an active account.